Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters. Thank you for this moment of true connection and wonderful individuality. We're so grateful to connect with the angels and all of our guides and to allow connection and joy to be present with us right now. And perhaps the aftermath of that is relief. We thank the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity to breathe, to be free, and to allow a respite from busyness, a respite from antagonism, and a respite from busy thoughts. So let's just take in a breath. Let's notice what it's like just to be right where we are right now, just sitting right where you are, lying down right where you are. If we could just breathe in and to allow into this space a sense of grace and an experience of calm. If we could just self-generate that just through our own intention and our own allowance. And if we could let the next thing that happens, let's let the next thing that happens be the best thing that's happened all day. If we could just take in a breath and say out loud, thank you, angels, for helping me in every single part of my life. Thank you, angels, for helping me in every single part of my life. Let's just breathe into that, perhaps with a smile. As you know, they're going to deliver. If we could just breathe into the sense of confidence, a sense of peace, and just allow every single cell in our bodies to relax, allowing receptivity in our hearts, allowing our conscious minds to relax, and to feel in this moment immense gratitude for the opportunity to connect, immense gratitude for the fact that we have free will, for the immense gratitude we have for the presence and the existence of unconditional love. Let's very simply just breathe into that unconditional love. And if we could indeed just redefine for ourselves what unconditional love actually means, it means that no matter what is happening or what is not happening, that you are loved right now. No matter what hasn't happened or might be happening or didn't happen, that you are loved right now. And that you are loved completely. You will not be loved more in the future, and you are not loved more in the past. You are completely loved exactly as you are right now. So we'll just breathe into that. And we'll notice what it's like to put the back in unconditional love, to feel included, to feel seen and heard. And if we could very simply feel Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel standing in front of you, and if we could notice their eyes being like spotlights on you. So if we could notice all that is seen, a restless night of sleep, agitation during the day, some grief coming up, letting go of attachment, wondering what the hell's up with so-and-so. If we could just breathe in and just notice the angels seeing all this and immediately helping. And there being immediate grace, immediate love, immediate care. And if we could notice what it's like to let these two angels' eyes illuminate you. And if with that illumination, if we could release any idea that we are mysteries to ourselves or any idea that life is a mystery, let's let love be completely clarifying right now. And just recognizing our entire focus going to the love that is showered upon you right now. And to let this moment of recognition create calm. So if we could just breathe into that. And if we could notice Michael and Gabriel reaching out to you and taking your hands. And if we could notice a really solid touch of your hands, not slight, not dainty, but a very solid touch, perhaps palm to palm. And if we could feel the energy, whether you feel it, see it, hear it, or know it in this etheric space, just really feeling the energy of the angels including you, their embrace of you, their generosity toward you. And if we can indeed just use our free will, once again, if we could just say out loud, I release holding on to the energy of other people. And a huge, vast blanket statement, and we'll just say it out loud. Thank you, angels, for helping everyone on the planet right now. I trust the highest good for all, including civility. And I choose to focus right here, right now. So indeed, if we could just take that in as anything that's troubling you, any relationship, any dynamic, any behavior in others that is questionable to you, if we could very simply let that go and just notice Archangel Michael right in front of you, Archangel Gabriel right in front of you, and allowing your attention to go right toward those two angels. And if you could feel your attention like a muscle, and if we could feel the circulation of attention, Michael's eyes on you, Gabriel's heart connecting with your heart. And they want to clear, they're using specific language, and we'll swing with this. They'd like to clear away lies, so untruths. If we could let that not be the focusing on the gossipy sort of lies, like so-and-so said this and it was not true. If we could very simply let that be any untruths about you, about yourself, about life, anything, any mythology around intuition, around who you are that isn't true, including self-mythology. If we could just take in a breath and create a space through unconditional love for the angels to access you, to remind you of who you are, and to let great things happen right now. So if we could just breathe into all that. And if we could lovingly say out loud, I choose to fully be myself right now. I release holding on to any myths. I release holding on to any mistruths about myself. Say that one fast. Let's just take in a breath. And let's say out loud, I release holding on to any mythology about myself. I choose to be surrounded by love. I choose to fully accept love into my life. I allow the presence of love to calm my soul. Let's say that one again. I allow the presence of love to calm my soul. Wonderful. Let's just take in a breath. Wonderful. And let's indeed notice, once again, whether you feel it, see it, hear it, or know it, let's notice Michael and Gabriel embracing you, perhaps an angel on each shoulder, with their arms around your back, their hands on your heart. Just feel this double embrace, this double angelic embrace. And if we could feel not only their affection for you, let's very simply notice those two archangels cleansing and clearing your energy field, and very simply and precisely extracting any energy from other people that might be circulating within your energy field or your body. Let's very simply just feel that individualization. And if we could just notice a very simple difference in experience right now, where there's a benefit in having a spiritual practice, let's let all the hours and days and weeks and months and years of spiritual practice that you've done, let's just breathe into that and let that muscle lift you up. And let that muscle, all those hours, connect you even deeper, more deeply with the angels. And if we could just lovingly breathe into that. And if we can notice two things, if we can notice Archangel Michael telling you the truth, and the truth includes how much he loves you, if we could just breathe in and just notice this communication directly from Archangel Michael to you. And if we can notice, like removing lint, simple gesture, Archangel Michael very simply releasing from you any self-criticism, including repetitive self-criticism around creativity, around what you're not doing, around what you did. Let's very simply let all that diminish and be filed under the heading, doing the best you can and learning by doing. If we could just breathe in and notice any space where things have stopped based on that self-criticism. If we could just breathe in and allow all the good things to continue, including creativity, including innovation, including new dynamics, including new relationships and a new way of being, which might include curiosity, to just continue to feel yourself moving forward with new patterns. And if we could acknowledge the beauty of holding space for others, let's also let that held space contain forward momentum for you. So we'll just breathe into that. Wonderful. If we could notice two figures, both of which are poetic and intuitive, we could notice the poet Walt Whitman and the spiritual teacher Ram Dass with their arms around each other in a dance. If we could just notice the two of them together, and perhaps just notice them circling you with their dance. If we could just notice their presence and their influence that they contribute to this moment, and we'll let them dance on. Let's very simply notice Archangel Gabriel with perhaps with some passion, placing her hands on your head and placing her forehead on your forehead, third eye to third eye, nose to nose, heart to heart. If we could just breathe in and just very simply noticing what this archangel shares with you right now. And with the wave of Gabriel's hand, let's just notice anger diminishing. And perhaps anger you didn't know was there diminishing. And if we could notice, like lighting a candle, the spark of deeper realization that in this very unique year, where innovation is one of our key themes, if we could notice what it's like to innovate during this holiday. And to allow it to be special, which might be intensely personal. That there is an opportunity for a new experience, including a corrective experience. To get yourself the gift you didn't get when you were 5. To maybe give someone else that gift that you didn't get when you were 5. To buy that specific color of paint. To write that card. To hang up that decoration exactly where you want it to go. So we'll just breathe in to all these choices that are positive and informative, to feel all the good that is here, and this opportunity to relish the presence of love and to feel the goodness that is here. If we could just breathe into all that. And we'll say again the first thing that we said, if we could just breathe in, and perhaps with a smile, if we could just say out loud, thank you, angels, for helping me in every part of my life. Wonderful. We'll just breathe in. Let's notice this space of gratitude. And we'll come back to noticing Archangel Gabriel's passion for you and that direct contact. We could just breathe in and notice what is present and what's been activated in your direct connection with Archangel Gabriel. If we could notice Archangel Michael being behind you, so you are in an angel sandwich. And if we could sense or feel or know or see their physicality with you, which equals help, and to feel your inclusion in all the good in the universe. Fantastic. So we'll just breathe in. Let's just notice on a cellular level how cared for you are, that you are loved. And if we could feel the implied message that comes when angels are here, but let's make it overt, which is everything's going to be okay. You have help. There's a lot of prayer here. There's a lot of intention here. There's a lot of help here. And if we could very simply just let the angels be angels and let you be you, and to feel this connection and this relationship and the profound help that is here, nothing being missed, the absence of error, and the full presence of love, we could just breathe in. And with their touch, with their forehead on your forehead, with good things happening, if we could just say out loud, thank you for helping me. I'm so grateful for this moment. I'm so grateful to receive help. And with loving generosity and perfect peace, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity, for something new. We thank you for this opportunity to feel good. And we celebrate love right now. With wonderful generosity and peace and ease, we ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time, and so it is.